What's up, y'all? It's Ty. In this video today, we're going to be talking about NBA 2K26 and the courtside report. Now, as I do dive into this entire courtside report, I watched the entire MyTEAM stream, so I know what 2K26 is going to be about. I will say, a lot of people are being super negative about the game. I'm not gonna sit up here and critique the game that much. As again, you gotta take the blogs with a grain of salt. But I will talk about what I see from this. So I'm not gonna read it all, but basically, WNBA players are added into MyTEAM. So like, you're gonna be able to play with Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese. The big thing for me, and I actually think there are certain challenges or game modes, you actually have to create an exclusive WNBA lineup. So a lineup of WNBA players. The thing for me with this is, it's hard because the height differential, right? And height runs MyTEAM, it has for the last year. So I don't know how it's really going to work with WNBA players, but they are added into the game. It's not something I'm really that hype about, but some people may be. All new game changer cards. Now, I gotta be honest with you. I don't think that these are gonna be as crazy as like deserving of a section. I mean, these have a whole section. What are they? Here's basically what it is. They grant special power-ups, including activating a rep or MyTEAM points multiplayer for your next game, which is cool. Recovering a win streak in showdown after a loss. Auto winning a breakout game. Earning an extra prize or recovering a loss during a breakout run, instantly completing an exhibition mission, auto-evolving a card, reducing difficulty, and more. But I just don't know, like with these game changer cards, number one, are you going to have to get them out of packs? And then number two, like I don't know, how are they really going to work? I don't know. The double rep, double MT is kind of a cool thing. But outside of that, I just don't know how valuable they truly are going to be. Obviously, if you type in this locker code, play the challenge, you will get an all-star option pack and 5 game changer cards. Triple threat park at night. 2K26, the sound of waves lapping and the sun-baked courts. Basically, this is your new park for 2K26 at night. Looks kind of cool. I don't know how much I'm really into park. One thing to note is there's no instant like triple threat or clutch time matchmaking like there has been in past games. That is something a lot of people have maybe complained about within this blog, but triple threat park's back. There's also team up in 2v2. So 2v2 park is now going to be in the game. It's a half court game. I don't know how I feel about it, but if you only have 2 guys, like if you and another buddy want to play, there you guys go. You got 2v2. More rewards, obviously, there's something that they talked about, whereas if you break somebody else's win streak, you get rewarded in a big time way. Like if they've got a 15-game win streak going on, you break that, you'll earn the rewards for breaking the 5, 10, and 15-game streak all at once. Daily win streak rewards can now stretch beyond the 3 prizes, so you might get more and more win streak prizes to ultimately maybe make triple threat worth playing. All-Star Team Up is now brought into MyTEAM. So you guys remember All-Star Team Up? It's been fun in past years. It's now in MyTEAM. People are complaining that it's now in MyTEAM, but at the end of the day, getting one good MyTEAM player isn't normally that hard, like whether it's a locker code or just playing the game casually, like level 40, pro patch rewards. There's so much to think about here within this, but All-Star Team Up is back. I like it. 6-minute halves, fast-paced. It's pretty cool. To be honest, accumulate new rewards individually with a new season ladder with the same repeating final prize mechanic as triple threat park. I don't know how I feel about that, the same final prize mechanic. If it's a bunch of MT, sure, but other than that, I don't know what else they could do. It says you can also earn rewards as a team by defeating opposing teams to collect wins. For every 5 games you win with the same squad, everyone will earn a reward. Could maybe be okay. King of the Court, this is something that obviously I care about quite immensely. So basically what they changed King of the Court to, they're giving out $10,000 to the highest overall score between PlayStation and Xbox. Now, it's not PlayStation plays Xbox. It's not what it's going to be. It's whoever has the highest score between the 2 consoles. Basically, here's what they do. They start Fridays at 3 p.m. Pacific time until Sundays at 11:59 p.m. Pacific time. So a lot of time to be able to play the game, making it way more accessible. Now, for the casual players, it's going to be fantastic for you guys. You play as many King of the Court games. Once you lose 3 games, you're out. Okay, the big thing for me is I can play as many games in King of the Court as I want within this time period. So, if I never lose a game, I can play hundreds of games in King of the Court throughout the weekend and hopefully, can earn enough points. Now, it also says it takes your top 4 scores. Now, here's the question. And I don't know how 2K is going to necessarily monitor it. Number one, if you're looking at the top guys that play the game, like if you compare like me versus Splash, right? For example, we're going to both play 50 to 100 games, right? And so if you are going to give the top 4 scores, if there is a max like there was last year, what else is there going to be? Like we're going to all get 4 games with max points, which was 175 points last year. What are you going to do after that? What is there going to be a max point system? Is there not? If there is, like what else is there doing? Like what is the other tiebreaker breakdown? Those are the things that I really want to see with how they're going to work. To qualify for King of the Court, it's weekly reps. So once you play a decent amount of games within that preceding week, you will qualify for King of the Court. Also, King of the Court is going to be on a more competitive slider. So again, you're going to know, you're going to have to probably green shot. You're going to have to probably do your thing to win in King of the Court. It also says the requirements for 1%, 10%, and 50% will lock in hours before the event to prevent score fluctuation as the remaining games are finalized at the buzzer. I don't even know what that ultimately is going to be like. But again, 3 games, you're out. 3 losses, you're out. I don't necessarily know how how this is going to be, but we'll see. I just hope it's executed perfectly. I like the fact, honestly, that it is available all weekend. And it's not something that, you play 20 games and then, you play 20 games and then, guess what? You're done and you get a reward and that's what it is, because then you'd see people playing on others' accounts and it would get pretty crazy. Breakout Gauntlet, another new game within Breakout is Gauntlet, where you put your entire collection to the test by completing games of increasing difficulty. Gauntlet features a new straight line game board, but there's a twist. As you progress from rookie to more challenging difficulties, you'll be able to use each of your player cards only once. Depth is your friend in this game mode, but it is so understanding to maximize every card in your collection. Each game has objectives, can be completed to return eligibility for a random card. As the difficulty gets higher, the more objectives will become available each game. The longer you continue a run, the better rewards will be with a regularly updated final reward. I actually like this. Hopefully they actually make the rewards good, so Breakout's worth playing for everybody. New Breakout improvements. Let's see. As you unlock neighboring spots of Breakout board, you'll notice mini games within Breakout could be maybe worth it. I don't necessarily know how I feel about this, but there are new warps added. And it basically says to be discovered by the community. Single player salary cap. This may be your most casual mode on the game. Honestly, like even more casual than Breakout. Single player salary cap could be it. Again, you are going to earn more points in multiplayer salary cap, but single player salary cap is added into the game. Let's see, getting started. Basically, you're gonna, be able to choose 2 of 5 card lineups to play as, each with a mix of current and historic NBA and WNBA players. Test those cards at a quick 3-minute game, and afterwards you'll get free agent packs. Free agents are cool, but I don't know how valuable they're gonna be. MyTEAM Arena. I actually like this. So like, you're gonna be able to customize your own arena based on what you get done in the game. So for example, if you get to tier 1 of Showdown, you can feature that somewhere on the screen. If you reach level 40, you'll be able to feature that. You win King of the Court, you'll be able to feature that. So I actually like the arena in the game. I think it is going to add something in the game. Coach development is kind of tough to understand. But basically you can customize your entire coaching tree. So what I would, the equivalent of this would be like, okay, in NCAA football, you had your head coach, your offensive coordinator, and your defensive coordinator. Here you have, different coach cards. You can build out 5 different coaches and expand a new skill tree. It's really difficult to understand right now, but basically you get coach points. You can use those coach points on certain things to upgrade your coaches. Again, it's hard to understand right now, but I feel like the more you'll get into it, the easier it will be to understand. Also, guys, if you want to just pause the video and read this, you can. But there's a lot here to really break down. Victory cards in the exchange. Look, after every win, you're going to get like a victory card. It'll tell you the final score and how you won. You can exchange these in the exchange. I don't know how this is really going to work, but it is interesting. You know, like conquer opponents with high rep levels, collect victory cards, and exchange them for rewards in the exchange. I don't know what this is really going to be like. Honestly, I don't know. We'll have to see what it ends up being like, but we'll see. There are also new ways to exchange your cards and receive rewards for duplicates or unused cards. New overall base exchanges. Again, we'll see. We'll see if the exchange is improved. My team rep. The ultimate rep card is Hoodie Melo, but here's the important thing with my team rep. It's scaled out. So for example, in Emerald Rep, there's 4 different stages. There's like Emerald Rep 1, Emerald Rep 2, which is basically they have sub tiers so you can earn more rewards more often, and it doesn't feel like it's taking you 9 million years to get to the next tier. I think that's a big time improvement. Hoodie Melo isn't necessarily that cool, that great, but he is added into the game and more showdown rewards, showdown returns with weekly rewards, giving you the choice between 3 rewards based on how many wins you get. This year, you can preview the weekly rewards available in different tiers, helping you chart out your path. I like this because last year you had no idea what you were really grinding for. This year should make it easier. As you reach a promotion to a new tier, you'll receive the new rewards immediately when you rank up. Plus, the season win rewards have been extended with more rewards for more wins. This is what we need. We need like good showdown rewards that's useful. So we'll see what that's ultimately like. Domination, like they earn a new reward called Crests, which basically is an extra challenges. It's an extra challenge in addition to 3 stars in Domination. I don't know how I feel about this. Again, I felt like Domination was enough, but now you got to earn a challenge in each Domination game. Could get pretty gritty. New player card view. Basically, when you click the right stick on a player card, it's just a new view in the menu. Looks kind of cool, but it is what it is. You can favorite cards in your collection, and then presentation updates to eras. And in addition to that, a 14-second shot clock in clutch time. Cinematic walkouts. This is just kind of an example of what this is going to be like. So, what are my ultimate things? What are my ultimate takeaways? Well, there's no quick online matchmaking between triple threat or clutch time. That's kind of a negative that people wanted. A lot of what I'm seeing added into the game are just like filler. I don't want to say filler stuff, but it's stuff that is kind of filler stuff. Like, I'm sorry, but I genuinely see like this stuff right here, the game changers being like filler. I see like even like the coach stuff being like okay. The exchange stuff I bet is going to be a disaster. The coach stuff, I don't mind it, but it's not great. Am I a big fan of King of the Court? Here's the thing. I think it could have been a lot better. They need to execute it though. And when I say execute it, like how do you prevent boosting with what this is going to look like? I don't know, right? I don't know. Maybe you prevent boosting by making it the top 4 scores, I guess. But how do you prevent boosting? How do you prevent, I don't know. To me, like the big thing, it's not even how you prevent, but it's like when we had the 250K tournament, it was a tournament, man. The community was excited about it. Maybe people will be excited about King of the Court. I don't know, though. Am I super optimistic about it? No. I'm not as negative about this as a lot of people are. I think All-Star Team Up is going to be good. There are some things that they have included in this blog that I like. But overall, I'm not super stoked about the WNBA. It's whatever, but the height difference is not going to be it. I personally like this My Team Arena. That's just me in adding something different to the game. We'll have to just see. We'll have to see what the game ends up being like. Am I super stoked about what we saw today? No. But I'm also not super negative about it. You're going to see a lot of people on your timeline today that are super negative about what we saw today. I'm not in that boat either. That is going to wrap it up for our video today. Let me know your thoughts on this. What are you excited about? Not excited about it? Let me know. Drop a like on the video. Subscribe if you are new. And as always, man, I love you guys. Have a blessed day.